Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Mbali, and behind the scenes I have my co-host Monya. Today we are at the Mozambik restaurant at the Randpark Ridge at the Trinity Village. We will be heading into the restaurant and we'll be talking to the restaurant owner about the culture behind the restaurant, the food. We will be going behind the kitchen to even see how they make the food. Please do come and join us. Enjoy!
I'm joined here by Xavier. He's the owner of this lovely restaurant. Xavier, please tell us more about yourself.
Hi, my name is Xavier. We've been in the industry, or the restaurant industry, a couple of years. My family joined the industry in 2005. It was a different restaurant, it was also franchise, since 2019, my mom took over opened the one on the V&A, the first Mozambique in the Western Cape. And since then we've partially owned 5. So these last 2 years in Randpark Ridge and West Rand are our number 4 and 5. And yeah, we've been very happy and blessed with the opportunity to be part of this brand. It's a growing brand, and we're excited to be part of this and go see where it's going.
I see. And why did you decide to pick this specific restaurant, and why, as well as this specific location as well?
So we actually coming from the Western Cape, so we got the opportunity here. These two were head office owned stores. So we've been part of the Mozambique group for a few years now, and from that we got the opportunity to buy these 2 head office stores, and yeah, that's why we ended up here. So this one was the 3rd one I think open in the country, or the 3rd Mozambique. So this one has been here since 2010.
2010, yeah. That's a while, eh?
Yeah, it's been running, and the people here are experienced and they're lovely people. We couldn't have asked for a better team when we took over here. They just make our lives easy, and they bring so much experience. I learned so much, and it's just been wonderful to join here. Yeah.
No, that's great.
Please do take us through the food and what inspired the menu.
So I'm not too sure about how it initially came about and what inspired it. I can imagine it's probably a few R&Rs on a Mozambican beach. And it was such a lovely. But I think if I can, what we're trying to do is get that relaxed feeling, having quality food, but having the relaxed, not having an uptight vibe here. And everybody should, all cultures, every age should feel welcome here and enjoy the atmosphere and also the food. Yeah, and we've got quite a vast menu. So we've got steak, we've got seafood, we've got chicken, ribs. So
that's pretty vast, eh? I'm saying that's pretty vast. That's a vast menu.
Vast. So we try and cater for everybody. It's not just the meat eater, obviously. And also with the sauces, we start off with most of our food has a lemon butter sauce over, but you can add peri peri, and if you really, really like hot food, you go for the hot peri peri. I've done it once or twice. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's good. If you like peri peri, we've got a great peri peri sauce, and we mix it with the lemon butter, it's just really a good sauce and it's good flavor. Definitely, you should.
Tell us about the business in terms of like restaurant wise. How's the business going? How are things looking? And what would you say to someone who would like to join this kind of business?
The magic is, and we've learned from first-hand experiences. Location is everything. If you don't have a good location, you're going to struggle as a business. But if you've got the perfect location, it helps a lot. So if you want to join this business, it's you get fairly good training. You don't need to be a chef, or you don't need to come from the restaurant industry, although it will help. But if you, for example, I'm an accountant, and I joined this, Yeah, and they help you enough, or they help you actually plenty to be able to hit the ground running. The nice thing about a restaurant is the cash flow. It's a cash flow positive business. So if you're generating enough turnover, it's you don't have any debtors, so you're waiting for money. Where your suppliers, you can have a 7-day or 14-day account, but you sit with the cash immediately, and that helps a lot. I think the one thing I've learned from business is cash flow. They say cash flow is king, and that's very true. So that's
so you would regard cash flow as one of the pros of the business, right?
Definitely.
And what would you regard as one of the cons of the business?
The cons of the business, obviously, it's people eat when they're off, so you work when other people are off. So and usually that's weekends and
Holidays
and at nights. So your hours are quite
odd.
It's odd hours and it's long hours. Because some people, we don't have a breakfast menu yet, but I mean, we start early. We start at 10 o'clock in the morning, and we probably end at 10.
Okay.
Sometimes after 12. So
yeah, those are long hectic hours.
Oh, and then the other con is, but I think you get this in all industries, is our customers. You get unhappy customers. Sometimes it's our fault, and sometimes it's just customers who it's difficult customers. I don't know how else to put it. Yeah, everywhere, but you get it in all businesses. So.
And I would also like to think of food going off as one of the cons. I don't know how often that might happen here, since it's quite a big restaurant, but I've heard that some places do face this issue a lot.
Wastage. So that's a big part of, I think, managing a restaurant is checking your GPs, trying to reduce your wastage. Luckily, we don't have that much wastage. The big advantage is we can, our DC isn't too far from here, so we don't have to order too much stock. And I mean, your alcohol never goes off. Well, it doesn't go off. You know, it's something that. So you have fresh produce that's delivered every day. Your rolls, that's the one thing that does go off, is the rolls, because you might think the supply don't deliver over the weekends or so on. So you order enough, and then bread can go off quite quickly. But that's the only thing, and that's not a big cost.
As a franchisee, where do you see this franchise in the next months, in the next years to come?
So what we're trying to do is expand our market. We're sitting here next to a lovely school, Trinity. So we'd obviously like to see if we can look at a bigger or more improved kiddies area, which will get the people coming here. And then another thing is a conference room where because we get year-end functions, especially towards the end of the year, but maybe in the middle of the year for those June Christmas parties. Some companies have that. And I think if they have a separate location or separate area they can book for themselves, that might attract some of the big corporates to have their events here. So that's where we see it, and that's how I believe we can grow. In terms of as a business, bigger business, obviously acquiring one or two more franchises, but you have to be careful not to get a franchise that's in the wrong location. So like I said when we started, location is quite a big one. It's key.
So tell us, as the owner of the restaurant, what is your own personal favorite meal? What would you go for on a good day?
So lately, it varies. I used to love the rib and prawn. So you've got a combination of ribs and prawn, which is lovely. Or just the ribs. But the past week I've been finding myself ordering the quarter chicken and 6 prawn, which is, I love it. And I use it. I order it with our coconut rice as a side, and a lemon butter sauce, and then I add the peri peri, the complimentary peri peri on table to that. That's I love that one.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
So you'd reckon one should try that?
Yeah, definitely. It's a bit of a surf and turf. What I like about this brand is our chicken. I mean, you get people coming in here for just our chicken because they love our chicken, and then we've got a huge following for our seafood, our prawn. And I mean, like I said, the ribs was my favorite at a stage. So I think it's not like we specialize in just
Seafood.
And then just
and then the chicken is a lesser standard.
Yeah. So you basically touch on every single.
We touch on everything, and I think our quality is up there to compete with.
Okay. Now that you say that, I can't wait to taste the meals.
can't wait.
Yeah. And now that you say this, what would you suggest her and I go for?
So you obviously two people.
Okay. Well, before you suggest, I would like to go for some ribs, but I'll hear your suggestions first.
Okay, so the ribs are obviously. I would suggest that if you're keen on that, but if you didn't tell me that, I would say go for the sharing platter. The sharing platter has half a chicken on it, has got some steak on it, it has prawns on it, it's got calamari on it, and it comes with two sides. So you can, you can taste basically the whole menu except the ribs.
Except the ribs, yeah. Okay.
So as you know, this video is sponsored by Fomo app. So I wanted to know what specials do you guys have at the restaurant?
So we got plenty specials. We got Mondays, we got kids eat free. Tuesdays, we got 20% of all pensioners. Wednesdays is our popular day, which is Prawntastic Wednesday. So it's 99 Rand for 8 prawns. Thursdays, we got a chicken espetado for 99 Rand. And then Saturday, there's a wings and prawn special that's starting now in Feb. And then we've got our own specials, which is a seafood lovers that we're doing on Mondays with the kids eat free. And then Sundays as well, we're doing that Prawntastic. Wednesday is also now Prawntastic Sunday for us as well. So we got a special every day of the week. And
wow. Yes. You guys heard that, eh? Every day of the week they've got a special.
So I wanted
Nice.
to ask one more questions. I know that we spoke about food, but now we have to talk about like the drinks. What signature cocktails do you have? And for those that don't consume alcohol, do you have mocktails for them as well?
we do have mocktails. I personally don't drink alcohol. Well, it's not like I don't like alcohol, but I don't drink it. So I drink the mocktails. My wife likes the cocktails and the wine list. So it's extensive wine list. But in terms of cocktails, we partnered with Kegtails, which is part of Bacardi. So it's on tap cocktails, and I think there's one that was specifically, I'm not sure, but I think it's specifically designed for us, the Muay Thai. But yes, I would definitely go for a passion fruit daiquiri. That's one of them. There's a cocktail which is called the Super C, which I also really enjoy. So and I think it's signature. I think it's unique to the Mozambik franchise. I don't know of other restaurants that have it.
So yeah, I'm happy about that question.
Oh, and then you get that. So I drink the passion fruit daiquiri or the Super C, and because it's got a mocktail option as well. So,
Okay.
so we do have those, yeah.
We're here at the kitchen of the Mozambik restaurant. We are joined by the chef. How are you, sir? Can you please introduce yourself?
Hi, this is Goodman at Mozambik Randpark Ridge.
So can you please show us around the kitchen and what are you making for us today? What are the special meals you're gonna make for us?
Okay, what we're gonna do today, we're gonna make you some starter meals, of which we're gonna make chicken giblets and mixed liver starter.
Okay, that sounds tasty. Can we go right into it, please?
There is a chicken giblets, of which it's come like this when we ordered it from head office. So it's prepped. It's already prepped. What we do is that we take a pan and warm it up. it's a ready product. It depends on you because it comes like this and it's spicy. So if you want it a little bit hot, we add that sauce. If you want it mild, we a little bit. This is a chicken giblets. It comes with a starter roll.
Ooh, did you see that meal? It looks delicious. Thank you for showing us how the chicken giblets are made. Now we're on to the next meal.
I'm going to make you a calamari mixed liver starter. It's a starter where it's a half of calamari and a half of chicken livers, which we mix it together and make it as a whole meal. This is a calamari mixed liver starter, of which when we preparing it, we put that calamari with mixed with liver. Then we add some garlic on it. Then we check what kind of sauce we do like. It's either peri-peri, mild, or garlic, lemon, and herb. So the customer wanted it garlic, lemon, and herb. That's why we put the garlic, lemon, and herb sauce.
We're about to have our starters now. I'm having the giblets. That's how they look. Bali, what are you having there?
I'm having the chicken livers and the calamari. Oh my gosh, they look so delicious. I can't wait to have a bite.
Okay, let me take a little piece and let you know how they taste.
I'm also gonna take. How does it taste?
Very tender.
Mine has that creamy element to it. It's very. I like it. I love it.
Yeah, so same here. Mine is very delicious as well.
Yeah.
So guys, we're gonna have a starter and then get back to you.
We back in the kitchen. We just had our starters. They were so delicious. I'm not saying I'm full, but it was filling. But now we're about to have some main courses. Can you please take us through the main course that we're gonna have?
Okay, the main course that you're gonna have, it's a maningi platter for one.
Okay.
And 600 ribs. Maningi platter for one contains of it's a quarter chicken, piece of egg, 4 medium prawns,
Yes.
and half of calamari heads. Which side of your choice?
Ooh, that sounds delicious. I'm already full, but let's go right into it.
This is 600 ribs. It's a ready product, of which we grill it about 5 to 10 minutes. Then we put sauce on it. It's ready.
Woo, the food looks amazing. Can you please give us a walkthrough on how you prepared this meal and what inspired? Like, what's the name of this meal?
Okay. The name of this meal it's a pork ribs, 600 gram, with a side of chips. Right. We are grilling it 5 to 10 minutes. Then we put a sauce on it. Then it's a ready product. You can see.
Doesn't it look yummy? Okay, so we're back with the second meal. Can you please walk us through this delicious ravishing meal?
Okay. This we're calling it maningi platter for one. Right. On maningi platter for one, as you can see, it's a quarter chicken, a piece of egg, 4 medium prawns, with half of calamari heads, right, and a side of your choice. It's as you can see, it's half rice and half chips, and the sauce is garlic, lemon, and herb sauce.
We just finished having the main meal, and I'm super full right now. I don't know about you, buddy, but I am full.
I don't even know what to do with myself. I'm tired. I just want to be home. I'm full.
Gosh, but those are good meals. I'd like to say Mozambique, you guys did us very well, hosted us very well. We loved the great hospitality, and
The staff was very friendly.
and we'll definitely be back, without a doubt.
Yes, and also we just want to thank the FOMO app for sponsoring this video. Thanks a lot.
Thank you guys. So you see you again. mean, I like